Hi guys, welcome back. All right, it is time to work on the Tonya Plans Genia Binder. And I've gotten started and I was like, oh wait, stop. The planner people want to see what I'm doing. So I was in the middle of, I started like cutting and anyhow. Okay, so I'm gonna do this with you. One sec, I just have to respond to a client. They're just getting back to me on what lawyer they're choosing. Okay, anyhow, so my initial thought with this was I'm gonna use this as maybe like a home management binder because I love, you guys know, if you've been with me for a while, you know that this is my happy place, right? Pink. And I have switched out of my binders. I used to choose a new binder each month and mix things up with dividers and things like that and dashboards. And then I've been sticking with the pink for quite some time now. It's my happy place. I feel content, planner piece. But this one is calling to me. So I was thinking I would set this up as a home management binder and keep this as my regular everyday carry. And then I'm like, maybe I'll just try it for a little bit. You know, this is an opportunity to make some new dashboards or dividers, which I made 2 already. I made these last week. I made these, I got a laminator, and so I've been getting a little laminator happy. So I made these, I don't know, a couple weeks ago with sterling ink vellum. Yeah, anyhow, so now I don't know, let's just go with it. I don't really have a whole lot planned. I have some printable junk journaling stuff from Pink Monarch Prints. That name might sound familiar too because that's where these are from. Pink Monarch Prints. Gorgeous. I'm just so obsessed with junk journaling right now. I have no need to make an actual junk journal. So I'm like, how can I have the best of both worlds? Because I love planning. I love my planner. So this is like junk journaling meets planner, right? So I'm loving experimenting with that. So here are some more prints that I've purchased and printed out. Same with these, and like I said, I've already laminated these. And what I like about junk journaling is the cool little, like, you know, hidden pockets and things. So I have a pocket here to put things in, and then I also have a pocket here. Let me see if I can find something here. So I could put something right at the very back, and then I could put something kind of, well, not kind of, I could put something in the actual pocket. So there's something behind the pocket and then in the actual pocket. I just thought that was cool. So then I could maybe use this as a task card or something like that. And I have an idea of what I want to do. So yeah, that's what I love about junk journaling. And then with this one, I made a pocket in the top. I have no idea what I would even put in there, but I just thought that was kind of fun to have a pocket on the top. So it's like hidden pockets and tuck spots and things like that. And I just love it. And it just makes planning a little more fun and more interesting. So again, when I was going to do just a home management binder with this, I was only going to do maybe 3 tab dividers. One would be for household projects. Another one would be for, what else did I think of? Like outdoor projects. So like inside the house, outside the house. And then maybe one would be for meal ideas or something along those lines. But then I thought, I don't know. I've tried home management binders and then I just don't use them because I'm such an on-the-fly person. And I've been a mom for 26 years. So as far as meals, like I don't even really need to plan anymore. It's just, you know, it's like autopilot. Like you just know what your family likes and you know what you're gonna cook and, you know, and I have adult kids in the house. So, you know, they each cook twice a week. And they plan the meals that they're gonna make. It's, you know, we've got a good thing going. So I'm like, I don't really need that. Yeah. So here we go. So I'm like, all right, I'll make 6 tab dividers for this and set it up as a planner. So here are some other So I want to make sure that I'm kind of going with the same color scheme. So these were all individual that I taped together and then laminated them so that they were double-sided. Okay, and so we have, now I could just do this on its own because I really like both sides. And one thing to note is you want to see if your pattern is what they call directional. So for example, if this font was upside down, then it wouldn't really work. But because it is the right side, and same with these flowers, there's really no direction to these flowers. This would be a fine divider all on its own. The only thing is when I put a tab on it and I laminate it, will it be sturdy enough? So see, these are 2 papers plus laminating, and it's very secure. But I mean, we can give it a try. We can give it a try. So I like that. I love this, but you see how these flowers are upside down because this is kind of directional, although the font, oh, and the font is upside down. So the font is going this way. I don't know if you can see that. It's very, very faint, but the words are this way. And these weren't meant to be dividers. They were a little bit bigger. I had to trim them down to fit personal wide. They're meant to be cut up and pasted together and make things with. But I'm turning them into dividers, which is why they don't always work. I mean, I guess it's not that noticeable. I do love those roses though. So I thought, okay, those 2 could be fine on their own. I love this vintage newspaper print with the flowers. And then that isn't really directional, I don't think. Well, I guess it is, isn't it? Yeah, because the stems are down here with the leaves. So I could tape something on the back. So this, love this. I like this too, but because there's no pink in it, it's very brown. I don't really like how that looks. So I could tape, could I? No, I can't actually tape these 2 together because the holes will be on the wrong side. Okay, so that will have to go with something else. That is directional, so that won't work. This could work because I could do that, right? And so then I have this as the front and this is the back. And I still think that the pink looks good with the blue. What do you guys think? I think the pink still looks good with the blue. I printed these as well, and then because I wanted some blue accents, but I don't know if I like them. All right. And then the question is, because I'm going to do a tab divider, so I won't have any sort of tuck spot here. I think I might just keep this as a traditional. Okay, so I've got these 2. So this is going to be my personal section. My next section after personal is my goals, I believe. Yes, my goals tab. And then after my goals is my CEO tab. So this will be CEO, I think. And then next will be my schedule. And what I want to do with my schedule, I want to make some sort of a pocket because I'm going to put like a card of some kind in there. I've realized I need something for daily administrative tasks. For example, when I book appointments, I need to put them in the team calendar so that Ryan and Tyler know what I'm up to. And that's something I'm not good at. Ryan's always getting after me for that. And putting my mileage in, entering my stats. So just some sort of a list. 1 second here, they texted me the lawyer they're using. I need to send that to Ryan because he's doing the paperwork because their house firmed up today. Okay. So then for the schedule section, I want to be able to have some sort of a pocket on the back. So I have these pockets. And I'm thinking, see, it's interesting, eh? Like same printer, printed them at the same time, but there's This is more peachy, so they're slightly different. But I don't know if I like how that looks. And these are not the same kit. These are two different kits that I printed. So it's to be expected that they're not going to match 100%. So I don't like that, actually. And I don't like that. Okay. But I have more. I've been collecting. So these are all Pink Monarch Prints. And oh, she just makes such beautiful stuff. And I love that they're printables, so I don't have to pay shipping and wait for them to get delivered. I can just print them myself. And let's see if I can make something work. See how these are kind of the same, it's the same pattern, just different colors. But I don't know if I would like that. Like you could do something like that, make a pocket, but I don't know if I like that. Not as white. It's a little bit off though. See how that chandelier, actually no, it's not. I thought it was upside down, but the words, they're both. These are upside down, but these are right side up. So it's not really directional. So that could be okay. That could work. Maybe not. So here's a couple that I made but didn't use. That one might be too wide, but I could punch holes in it. I feel like, I don't know, it might be too thick for this paper. I love this print. This is the same. I just printed this on cardstock, this on regular paper, and it printed in a different, bit of a different shade. I like them both. Let's see. I'm thinking of putting some sort of a label there. I don't know. I'll wait till it's laminated and then I can do it with my label maker, so that way I can change it out. So I'm deciding between this one and this one. I like them both. I like this one because it's less busy. I just opened my window. I have my AC on, in case you're wondering what that noise is. It's my neighbor's air conditioner. It's so loud. We had kind of like our first day that felt like summer's 28 degrees Celsius today. It's very, very hot. So we have our AC on in the house, but where I'm filming upstairs, it's warmer up here. So I had to open my window. It's 22 degrees out now and it feels nice. So I opened the window because I'm sweating. Okay. Yeah, I think it's this one. Now, what I was thinking, right, if it was on the front, I could have a pocket on the up here, like behind, and then I could have a tuck spot inside here. But if I do it here, the rings are here, so that will be in the way to be able to tuck something in. So if I can find one where I can put it on the front, that would be cool. But don't think there is. So maybe another divider, another time. And I like to use this double-sided tape. It's so easy to work with. Okay, so now I'll have a pocket here and a pocket behind. I like it. And even though like this is kind of puffy, because this is so thin, I don't think it's really gonna bulk up my planner. This is the cardstock one. All right, so I think that's all I'm going to do as far as embellishing. I mean, this is really cool too with the vintage print. It'd be neat to be able to use that with something, and then that could be another pocket of some kind. But so I had this one too, but there's no color in it, so I didn't really like it. Doesn't really go with everything else. I mean, it pops against the blue, that's for sure. So if I was going to do something with this side here, it would have to be on the outside. I could cut it and do 1/2 on one side, so then that could be a tuck spot. And then the other side on front. Because I mean, I have 2 floral prints here. This is floral, this is floral, this is floral. So it's not a big deal. So I got this new paper punch, which punches like lace with hearts on it. I just love it. Of course, I just went for it, so I've got a couple doubles there. But I don't know, I like it. I think it adds to the imperfection. The imperfection adds to the whole vibe I'm going for. So I don't know, I feel like I kind of like that. And then what I was thinking is this would be a subsection. So this would be my CEO section, because I have a couple subsections within that. So I have one for meetings and I have one for social media. So then I was thinking, instead of putting a tab on the divider, I could put this in here and then have the tab up there, and that would be the subsection. Kind of like that. Except the blue doesn't really match. I really want some blue in this because it's a blue binder. So we shall see. And then I'll reuse this for something else. This is why I don't usually film this kind of stuff, because it's just a lot of playing around and making mistakes and, you know, deciding what I want to do, not do. And now I have a little tuck spot there. I like that it's nice and firm because then the paper won't, like it'll stay in place. This might be too thin. I think I like the blue. I'll just, anyways, I think I like the blue. I think I'm just overthinking it. There we go. And then I will put a label on that. Maybe this one. How cute is that? So these are just various, like I have the Elmer's Extreme I got from Michael's. Our local dollar store sells this stuff too. So I don't buy, like I don't get anything really fancy. I just buy what is around. We don't have many options here where I am for craft stores, unfortunately. Okay, so that is a square tab. So I'm gonna look for a square tab here. And I wanna mix it up. Oh, well that won't really peek out, you won't see that. Let's see here. I don't want it all to be the same color. That one's probably too narrow. See, so instead of putting a label on the actual divider, I will just do this for something fun. I love it, so cute. Actually, I'll put it this way. I like it, so that one will pop up and then you'll see it on this side. So I will laminate this separate from this and then I'll put it in. I'm not gonna laminate them together because I don't want it to be stuck to this, so that I have options and I can use the divider for something else. So I just wanna make sure that once it's laminated, I will be able to fit it in there, and I should be able to. Okay, so on to the next. Okay, let's see what we have here. Gotta keep inventory of what I have. So these are gonna be the first two tabs, and then the next one will be goals. Probably this one. Yeah, that's nice. So it'll be that one, goals. And then this will be CEO. And then this will be sub-tab, subcategory. Okay, so I need to find a tab for these two. do this one next. So I need a tab to go about right here. And I was thinking this could be fun. I like when they all have different shapes and they're not all the same. I'm going to tape these together before I put the tabs on. And I'm using a double-sided tape that I got from a local fabric store here. They have a small section of crafty things, but it's mainly for sewing and knitting. So I got some of this double-sided tape as well as this one. Just have to trim a little bit off and we are good to go. Now to do the tab, I'm thinking I'm gonna do the darker side on top because then it's more noticeable. Do we like that? Do we like that? It's gonna have to go about there. And then this one will be on top. I mean, it's kind of fun, right? And then this one, I don't know, maybe I don't like it. Maybe that would be good for a top tab. I definitely need a round one. I have a square one, and then I don't know what shape that is, but I've got that one. I think a round one next. Or an oval. What do we think? Yeah, I like the two better. Okay, hang on a second. I want that to be my CEO tab. This is my goal tab. So make sure I have all the right ones. This will be goals. Maybe this will be schedule. I think that will be schedule. And then, so goals. So this will be goals, CEO, schedule, and then you need one for notes. Okay, so let's do, I think these two I think are the same size, but I already have that shape. I don't have a square though. Oh, yes I do. That's more of a rectangle. This is more of a square. But what do I want this next one to be? Probably oval. Yeah, I think oval. I like that one and this one. Do we like? Yes, I like. How fun. Okay, so now we need to do the next one, and what shape Round might look, I don't want like a oval and a round side by side, so let's do maybe one of these square ones. We've got this one and this one and this one and this one, or that one. I really like this library. I love that one, but I don't see a match for it. That looks really big. Yeah, that is really big. That's too bad. You know what? Let's do this. So this is my personal section, goals, CEO. This would be schedule. And then I have 2 more sections. So I'm gonna have to do the tabs, maybe like a big tab here and a big tab here, because they're too big to have 6. So yeah, I'll just have to use some bigger tabs. Maybe I'll use one of those big round ones. Question is do I like that for here? Is that too small? I forgot about this one. So this, you know what? This was I was going to use for my schedule, because I was going to put that task card in there. Darn, it fell on the floor, so I didn't see it. I don't know if I can take these up. It's okay. I will have this be one of the ones at the back. Okay, so let's see. What shall we do? I really like this library vault, and it could go with, no, that's too big. What could it go with? Maybe that one. I need a rectangle. I think that's the only one. So I need to have this. I really like this one, but I don't know if it's too dark for that page. Maybe not. It also would look really good here too, because of the darker tones in here. Maybe I'll do that. I'm really not 100% with that one. But you know what? I could do this one. Then it'll pull in some of the blue. So I have to do something about that, because that is right behind the schedule, and this will be my notes section. So unfortunately, these guys, I mean, I can still reuse them, so that's good. But I think I'm gonna do my round ones for here. It'll cover some of the torn paper. Oh well, what do you do? It doesn't look that bad, actually. Kind of looks intentional. Okay. And now, I feel like this one's kind of crooked. Yeah, I think it is. Alrighty. So the last one, I need something big. What can I do? Oh, these two. Those two, yay. I didn't realize, because it's white here, I didn't realize that they were the same size. So that's awesome. So I don't think, like the very back one, unless I put it up here. Yeah, there we go. I do like them all to peek through. Like I like when you can see them all. Oh, I wish I would have done the circle up there. Oh well, yeah, I like that. So I will do this one first because I want the green one on the front. I'll put it there. Don't really love that it's right beside this, but what do you do? I don't know if I could make that work somehow. One thing I'm not very good at is making like a little collage. It's something that I want to practice and learn how to do. Okay, so I have them all done. I'm going to laminate them and then I will come back and show you what they look like. But first things first, I'm going to quickly clean up. And you know what I realized? I don't have a second one for my CEO tab for my two subsections. I've got this one. And I need another one. I could use this, it's just not very pretty. Unless I put something on it. That's kind of pretty. There's nothing on the back, so I could just put those two together. I think I like this one better. I feel like it goes with everything better. This will be another top tab. The question is do I do another page flag like this? Or just put the tab right on the divider? I don't like how yellow and peachy those are. That's really too big. I mean, I could do that one. I like that because that's blue, that's blue. But I need something to go on the back. All right, guys. All right, so they are all laminated. So this is how they look before trimming. And I just find when you laminate them, like I just find it just looks so complete. and they look better. And I love it. And then here are the 2 page tags. Okay, so that concludes this video. So stay tuned for part 2 where I trim these. I'll show you how I cut to make sure that the tags can still fit through. Okay, so I'll show you that. And then I will set up the binder with the completed tab dividers, and I will move my inserts over so that you can see how everything looks. And then this is, oh my gosh, there's the other one. Remember, I was thinking of using these ones, but that's okay. So I have just a few pieces of paper that I'll probably put in my notes section. Yeah, so I'll set this up. Like, it already looks good, eh? With the blue. Oh, so excited. So stay tuned for part 2 where I will finish setting everything up. This video is just getting too long and I'm tired now. So I'm going to sign off. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in part 2. Bye.